Hi guys, I'm going to do an updo for you, right? Here's Maryam. Okay, but updo is just not with hands. You don't do updo with only with hands. You have to think about it. You have to ask the client what she wants. There's different kinds of. I'm going to start the updo and I'm going to talk about it. Okay, for Maryam, we talked about it. She has very thick hair, right? Somebody comes with very thick hair and she says, I have half an hour. What are you going to do, right? You cannot just individually take every little piece and try to do it. You need to do something with a bulk of the hair, right? And then bring something to it. And she had an idea, something, because she wants a little messy. She told me she looks good on a side, her hair going a little bit on a side like this. I mean, I can make a decision for her to do an updo if they're undecided, but she has been looking at this face longer than I've been looking at that face. So she knows exactly how it be for her, right? She's very pretty face. It's a good structure, but I can have some curls around her face. I've seen her with curls and it looks very good, right? But this is a lot of hair, right? And if she comes with her hubby or a friend or maybe a baby, not a baby yet, but I'm just saying, they're waiting there, waiting, right? And they can irritate you. You could be very artistic, but those people waiting, clients waiting, you have to do something fast. Something safe and fast is a ponytail, right? I will do it. I will start doing it and I'll talk about all this because updo, you cannot do updo class everything in one day. But I'm going to keep the front hair in here because I'm going to use this hair. This is going to be what I'm going to use for her. But I will do the ponytail because this is a lot of hair, right? When I'm doing a ponytail, I know that I'm going to cover this up. So I'm not very particular about it, right? People try to do the perfect line. Takes them half an hour, but that line's going to be covered up, right? So for me, smoothness is good, but I'm not even worried about the smoothness here because, again, I'm going to cover it up. But I'll try to do it smooth because it's windy out there. So ponytail, first you need a mirror. I'm using that mirror. You need to know where the center is. Sometimes you don't have a mirror. You go to the bride's house and they're like, this is the room. So there's a nose, right? You go up and this is your center, right? Because you need the center of the client's face. So is it center? You need to be my center person, right? So I'm going to make my little ponytail rubber band. I just put this on this side, this on this side, and this is my rubber band, right? And this is going to go around. I also checked the thickness of the hair on the bottom. She got a lot of hair here, but not a lot in here. That's why I kept a lot for me to maneuver, right? And I'll just make my ponytail. Sometimes they will come their hair washed. I will ask my client to come with washed hair, okay? I could dry it, but it could be naturally dry too, because I got all of those curling irons and tools that would help me to style her hair. She doesn't have to style or put anything. I like clean hair, washed hair for the updo. So I use this part of my hair to kind of control her head because people can move. And then I will take my rubber band, put it right there on the top, and then hold it with my little finger. And then I will go around and hold it with that part that I'm holding the head. I'll show it to you. My hand's free, look. And then this is where I'm holding the rubber band. And then I'll go around. Now I'll hold it with my little finger. So I am kind of using little finger and this part of my hand. And go around. And then I'll put my rubber band in. I'll show you in a minute. Then I'm going to put this in. Look. I'm not even worried slightly if this is tight, this is not tight. I left it a little bit not tight, right? Because Have you ever had your hair done and you got an instant facelift? Like, whoa. And then it just looked like this, right? And you couldn't blink. Hi, how are you? You couldn't smile in the party, right? I'm going to put a lot of things in here. I need space to pin my pins. So, is this tight on you?
No.
No. So, this is that. If I did a ponytail, and if you're doing a smooth hair, and if you did the ponytail by going in and out, that would take away from your center, from your focus, from your concentration, the smoothness. I can smooth this a little bit. To smooth this, look, it's a messy job, right? But it's so easy to smooth and pin. I'm purposely doing it messy because you're in a hurry, people are lined up. You have to be a professional to fix your mistakes, right? So, this is a great tool. It's spray, hairspray. I'm going to shake it, right? I'm going to spray it on the side, so one spray, so it's out. So I'm not going to spritz on my client's face. And then I'm going to use this tool or this tool, my tail comb. I use a tail comb for its thickness, for its teeth, actually. This is good, but it's going to make big lines, right? And this is excellent. I'm going to use this side to smooth. So, but once I spray, I have to be fast. So I'm going to do this side first.
Right.
You take this, you spray one side, and then you take this, and then you smooth, right? I am only using the teeth. Turn around. Yeah, you smooth this side, and you can smooth and hold like this, and spray. Once you spray, you gotta work fast, smooth and hold. And I can pin it. I'm gonna hide this anyway. Pin. See how smooth this side got? Right? I can do the same. I'm gonna do the top last. So I'm just gonna go side, side, and then the top, right? I don't even actually need to do this. I'm just showing it for the class. Just keep your head straight, please. There. You can use that, or you could use this. It's very strong. You just smooth like this. Or you could do it in the beginning. I just want to show you the mistakes you can make and what you could do. I'm not even worried about the bottom, and I can do the top. If you want to lift the top, you can go in and lift the top if you want, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say if you want to lift the top and push it, you can go and lift and push forward and then use this. People who do updos, it doesn't just happen everything in its place. They know how to place things, right? I'm not going to smooth this. I need the top. I'm going to put something on the top so I don't worry about it. But if you want the canvas to be good, you can still smooth it a little bit. Depends how thick you're going to spray your spray. And you just smooth. Just keep your flyaways. You want to lift something up, you can. Okay? Now what am I going to do with all of this hair right here? I'm going to take half of it away. There's too much hair for me. I don't want to have this much hair. And I'm going to cover this up, right? To cover it up, you just spray this, smooth it. And you just turn it around. This is going to give me a base to pin the pin, right? And also it's going to give me height. She got little highlights at the end, which is going to work on my advantage because it makes the hairstyle three-dimensional, right? I can pin this whole thing, or I can pin half if I want, and I keep this highlighted area for me. Either anyway, and make the hair high. Do you see that I'm not putting this in my mouth? It's unsanitary. If I hurt you, just tell me, okay? It's unsanitary to put this in your mouth. This is not good. You just hold it, put your finger and open. Or Some people use their watch to open. I just use my finger in and open. I've done it so many times. You could do it with 2 fingers if you want. It's practice. No one can say, I can never do it. Practice, okay? That's why you have the doll heads. Keep practicing. But updos could be unpredictable. People can come sit on your chair and want something. It's not like you know exactly what you're going to do. The best thing is to tell your client to send you pictures. Let them browse the web, send you a picture. You don't have to plagiarize or do exactly the same of the updo of the person they want to see, right? But once you have an idea, you have an idea. I never promise my client the exact same set updo because she might have a broader forehead, she might have longer hair, layered hair, different kinds of hair, right? So from here on, I'm going to maybe make something here, a base, and then bring those little curls and just curl it around, okay? This is one of the safest updos to do. If you don't have any idea, make a ponytail, put the curls around, right? So my first one, I always make a big base. I'm going to make like a quinceañera big base updo for you, right? Here's my hair piece. It's good that she has long hair. I want something here. Bend down, honey. I want something here. You're like, how are you going to create something here? Look at this. I can. Okay? That's why I can maneuver this hair. It doesn't have to be here because it's originated in here. I can move the hair any way I want. Right? For that, now I need my curling irons. I always use different kind of curling irons. So I could spray the hair a little bit on this side. And then I could smooth it on my arm. See how smooth it becomes? I use a thicker, stronger smoothing spray. You find your own spray, you know, and there, smooth it until the iron gets warm. I'm going to try the iron now, see if it gets warm. Sometimes it makes a sound after you spray the hair. I do not do anything for the bottom. I need the thickness of the bottom for me. Let's see if it's ready. Yeah, it's good iron. So when I do curls from the base. And I don't stay in one place, otherwise you make an indentation. Why do I do the curls on the base? Is because it gives you volume. Yes, exactly. Now I'm going to bring this forward. Bring this forward, right? And then pin it. Pin down a bit. You see how I pinned it? Quite far. Let me see. Yep. And then you take your fingers, you put your fingers in, and you turn. Do you remember those pin curls you guys are doing? Mm-hmm. You're like, that's a pin curl. This is also called a barrel curl. Barrel curl is a curl done without the roller. And then I pin, right? I like those. The other ones do not hold. And I have a perfect base because I did this ponytail. I just pin it in the bottom. You hear the wind? Windy outside, right?
Yes.
That's going to go nowhere. Perfect hairstyle in the wind. It's going to go nowhere. I want it bigger. You can open it up. Look how big I can do. Does it look good like this or smaller? What do you want?
She has a lot smaller.
Smaller? Thicker? Yeah. So, and then you can secure it, and you're done. If you sprayed a lot and you want the spray to go away, I didn't, but I'm just going to show you. You just put this on very lightly, spray goes away, and you can also smooth it. Okay? So that's that. So I have a little piece right here. This is the piece that was left. I could use this afterwards to the front like this, right? Or I could do it like this. Not all the curls have to be like that. You can use pieces for other reasons. I like making my perimeter, and then I'll bring something to the top. If you're doing updos, you have to have confidence. That means you need to work on your on your doll heads. You need to work on your friends and family just to have confidence. Sometimes when they do not pay you, then you're more confident, right? If somebody comes and asks you, can I get an updo? You're like, or this updo. You're like, I'm not sure. They won't even go for them. You need to tell them, yes, I could do it. I could do this and this and this to you, right? So, number one, confidence. Once you're done with the confidence, you have to know what the client wants. Is it your wedding? Is it a party? Are you an athlete? Are you going to dance, right? Would you do an updo for someone who is going to be in Dancing with the Stars the same way? No. Than someone who's just going to a conference, right? It's different. It's different with style. It's also different with the strength of the updo, okay? Because if someone's going to be twirled around with the Dancing with the Style, you need a stronger updo, right? Brides, they're up from morning to night. Sometimes they hire somebody all day to fix their updo, right? With brides, you have to be a little different. You have to kind of do a try updo, right? You try out an updo because you want to see a couple of things. First of all, not only that the style she likes, but also what she's wearing. If a bride is wearing something high up, then the updo has to be up, okay? If the bride is wearing something open, she can have some hair around her décolleté, okay, or décolleté, any way you want to pronounce it. That's one thing. Another thing is the tiara and the veil. Where do you want the veil and where do you want the tiara, right? You have to ask them to bring their tiara with them, so you will see where the hair goes, how the front goes. Sometimes the front part is a little flat, and the hair could be in a bun, right? Another thing is focus the center, the focus, where the focus is, okay? Focus is where the major hairstyle is going on. My focus today is the center. The focus could be the nape area. The focus could be a side. Have you seen the side hair? Then, another thing is ponytail or no ponytail. That's a big thing too. Or how many ponytails. Let's say I have a bride. She's getting married now, but her hair will grow for a perfect updo. Long hair, there's no perfect hair. Long hair in a year. Hair grows half an inch a month, right? Mm-hmm. She doesn't want to wait that long. What do? Couple of things, yeah? Hair pieces, you can add. Different updo, you can add. Accessories, you can add. But most of the time, you can add hair pieces, right? Hair pieces could work for adding hair, lifting hair up, right? Adding thickness, adding length. So those are the hair pieces. I'm almost done with this. Okay, so we have the client's desire. We have the focus, where you want the updo to be. We have the style. They come with different styles. You have to tell your client either their hair would conform to this style or not, right? And what options they have. If it's a bride, do it the day before, take pictures, and decide. Taking pictures is very important because you might do a perfect job yesterday or a couple of days ago for the bride, and then suddenly after that you did like 10 more updos on somebody else's and you forgot how you did that updo.
Yeah.
In general, you do the same updo on the same person, the same way. It never comes the same. Okay? I don't know why, but that's how it is. Okay? This goes over there. I'm almost done with this. I have a lot of hair to work with, and just have one more piece to do. And then the sides, we'll decide what to do with the sides. Okay? This is to show you the basic updo. There are many updos. You cannot show updo in one class. Maybe I could do more. There are updos with braids. Those are very safe. Okay? A kid comes to you, and I'll show you how to do a kid style right? It's not only braids, but sometimes the children come and sit and they fidget. And sometimes they're wearing their dress. It's better not to, let's say she's a flower girl, okay? When you book up a wedding, you might do everybody's hair. This is not a wedding, this is just a general updo. I'm going to do the perimeter and then I'm going to add this to it. But when you book a wedding, then, yeah, see, I'm just going to do my perimeter first. Or even here. And you have to play with the hair to see what you want, okay? Once my perimeter is ready in the front, I can do the back easily. Sometimes, let's say I have this and I want it thicker, you can tease it. Because it's going to go like this, I'm going to tease over here, right? You could tease it, tease the hair. You could open it up. You could spray it. Let me see, I can open it up this big, see? And I could spray it. And then tease it, not tease, smooth. I smooth, and I got a bigger base. That's all I want, a bigger base, right? And pin it. I was talking about kids. Kids don't like to sit straight a lot. You're holding them hostage, right? I was doing updos at the time that we did not have the internet and we did not have iPads to distract the kids, right? So they could sit still and they would fidget. What do you do then? Their mom is in the chair getting their hair done, right? They're fidgeting. What do? You just do a quicker updo. You hide the hair the way I told you. The kids can have a couple of small little curls, tiny curls around their face, a little bun, and it's done. You do braids, right? But I want to keep this top hair for this top part, right? But I'm going to use a side hair to move over here to do that side part. So see, I could do that. My top hair, I don't have to do it in here. This is going to be my top part. Right here, maybe another one right here, maybe another one right here. See, I got 3 out of it, right? Cascading. So I could do one from the bottom, move all the way here, and on the side, I'll move her. On the side to make my curl here, right? So I'm going to do French lacing for you. This doesn't want to go down. It says I'm going here. Number 1, I can pin it. Number 2, I can French lace it. I can make it go to the area that I want, right? And then I can pin it. I'm going to spray first. Let's see. It goes that way. So. Smooth. When I smooth, I don't go all the way in. I just with the teeth on the top, right? So braids are very good for the kids because they're safe. They stay on. Kids like to play. A clown comes, they just jump around. You want the hair to stay because you're not only doing the hairstyle for. See, this was a little. I want it a little further. Let me see if this is further. No, this is fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it this way. What I do with the hairstyles is if it's going this way, I could do the other one the opposite way. Okay, this is not my finished style. In front of it, I'm going to do something else. The mistake about doing a good updo is putting everything in uniform. Updo is not uniform, believe me or not. Okay, I don't have anything in front of me, but look, see this hole in there? I can cover this hole by smoothing this hair and covering it up, right? I can even do it like this. It makes me cover the line and everything else if I want to, right? But for this, I also have all of this to bring it up and to cover it up, right? So I don't worry as much about the lines and everything. See? But I just need an initial circle around.
So, are you improvising?
Improvising?
Yeah.
With updo, you don't have, you have to play with the hair and see where it goes. Okay? I'm just taking and doing pin curls. It's just not picture, but I don't have a mirror in front of me. That's all it is. There's no mirror in front of me, and it's hard. But see how I go one way and I go the other way. It's always one way and the other way. And bring him close so there's no gaps, right? Once this front tiara is ready, then it's easier for me. Sorry about that. So now I might need a small little piece to cover that piece because there was a little gap between that and that. There. Okay. And those little pieces, I could do something with this too. Just spray it and go forward. People now do a lighter updo, a little bond, something on the side. I'm showing you a bigger one only because if you know, to show you what you could do, not exactly the style, but how the updo is done. How you doing over there? Good? You have any questions about the updo? Burn myself. I'll be back. I want to tell you, did you see how I burned myself? If I did not do something preventative, something that would help me go down, honey, not as much. Just a little. If I didn't do what I just did, I would have been hurting, burning. My brain would not work because I am hurting, right? But you know what I did? I went all the way to the lab and I put something weird on my finger. What did I do? Acetone. I put acetone and it's white. You see it? It's white because I put the acetone on it, right? So the idea of this updo is not leaving gaps. I'm trying to cover all the gaps. But look, some people struggle to give height. You see how high I could go with this? I have to bring height in here. So I could. Can you see it?
Yes.
So I'm going to bring this hair here, pin it, and put it over here. You see it? It's a little tough to do it the way here, but yeah, I will bring this over here. It's good if somebody has hair, long hair. It's easy. Now, look what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stick it in here because she has a lot of hair, right? Turn it and pin it. I also use the tail to control my circle. You see it? I'm going to turn it, pin it. I do use a lot of bobby pins. I do. But
Nazeli, I do have a question. So, like, let's say you have a client that is going to a corporate event, but still wants to, like, and there's like a, let's say, like a dinner, like / mixer afterwards. Like, you can't do this, right?
or you could do something else.
Or you could do like what, like a chignon or like a
Something on the back.
slow
Something in the
back.
front. Sleek on the front
Okay.
and focus on the back.
Okay.
Because she would walk nice, but when she turns, I'm still flirty, but I'm professional. Okay? So you could do this. Look what I'm doing here. This is one piece that went this way, and now this is not. I need a little presence in here, and the color is so good, right? So I'm going to do my presence right there. Ooh, came out? Oh, don't worry about that. Oh my God, she's gonna leave. She's gonna leave from your chair. You just put this in, pin it in, and if it did not pin right, you just bring it forward, and that's it, you know? And I could print this. That means my pin is not as strong in there. All I'm gonna do is reinforce my pin again. And then go this way. There. Now, I got this front better. This is like a big quinceañera kind of an updo. But if someone's going to a corporate, you could do such an easy one. A bun, but did you see how I did this? But you do a bun on the back, leave some hair, so you can bring that hair to the back,
Okay.
to the bun. I need this a little down like this. So I'm gonna make it smaller. It's kind of big on me. So I'm just gonna stretch it, and it goes smaller, right? And I can add this. This is such a small piece, but I want this piece to go here, right? But I cannot hold this piece and I cannot pin it. look what I'm going to do. I'm just going to spray it, smooth it, open it up. Look how big it got. Sometimes I don't even have to pin it, but I am going to pin it. I'm going to hold this edge like this and just pin it like that. There. Then she got this. Now, and this is a spiral curl, not a crokinole curl, because it just spirals around and the hair is not on top of each other. So I got a spiral curl there. I could hold her head and go like this. And now I need this circle. I need this hair as big as I could get. So I'm just going to do my T's. You see I did the T's on the bottom, but I didn't do it on the top, right? Then I'm going to open this hair up on my hand, open it up, and then spray it. That'd be my big circle. Because I want to cover that hole. This is my spray. And then I take the edge and then I circle it. And I open it up. I could do an avant-garde wowing updo, but it will not tell you the updo basics. That's the reason I chose this. So now I'm gonna do the curls, pin them up, right? And here, and do some because she says I don't have time, right? So I'll just do big curls, small curls. I'm just gonna put it up like this, curl it, done. See? If you don't want to use the curling iron. That's why those pieces are so important that you leave some pieces out. And then I'm just going to turn it. What other questions do you have?
Short hair, Miss Nazeli.
Yes, that's a very good thing. I'm going to tell you, for short hair you could do so many things. If I had time with somebody with short hair, I'd just do a simple braid. And you'll see how easy it is to do it with short hair. First of all, with short hair, you focus to the front, okay? And you could do a basket weave on the short hair and curl the back, okay?
Basket weave?
Yes, if anyone would like later on to do a short hair updo, I'm on it. I could do a couple of braids, basket weave. Now I'm just going to add this fast, because you guys don't want to wait a lot. And
Monday.
Monday?
Monday. Mrs. Kelly, I'll just get rid of this by Monday.
Oh, for you, I would love that.
Yeah? Okay.
I would love doing short hair like that.
Okay.
You know what's good nowadays about updos, not to take you away from short hair,
No.
is that they like it messy. They don't like it very uniform. So I'm not going for her, just for her. I'm not going after each piece being super super polished and ironed and like a ribbon. She might have some pieces out, you know, like those pieces, they're so pretty. I could just pin them like this, you see it? And it becomes a style. If the hair was curled, it would have been so easy. Just pin them all and you're done.
Yeah, we'll just have it, for sure. I'll just put my television ready.
Long time. How are you doing there?
I'm good.
You're good? She has a lot of hair. Try to updo her hair.
You could probably give a wig to at least 5 people. Different sizes.
Awesome.
Like updos.
There's so many cute braids out there that you could do in the front. Just my finger and what I'm doing. Like that. I'm getting big pin curls and I'm placing them differently. And then the bottom hair, you're going to divide the hair from the back, not straight down, but on an angle. On an angle. Okay? On an angle. You're going to take all this piece right here. Those are straggly, I don't care. I can put this on the side, but I'm going to take this entire chunk of the hair, and move it all the way here. So I'm done with this part. The whole chunk of the hair, I'm gonna move all the way here, right? And then I'm going to pin it. I'm gonna crisscross this, and here I have a big piece that I could work with, right? I'm gonna leave that piece. I'm gonna take this piece, right? That's why I didn't worry about that. And this is gonna drape that way. This is a great smoother. A great smoother. And then I'm gonna do a cross. It's gonna look very pretty on the back, right? And then I'm gonna do it. I did not spray the whole thing because I need part of the pieces for me. And then I'm gonna smooth it. Then I can pin it. This is a big piece, so you can pin it, like crisscross pin it. And sometimes you don't have to get the entire hair underneath, just the one on the top. You can hold her forehead if you want her support. And then now I got the pieces, and I'm gonna work with those pieces. So this piece I can spray, smooth, and make a big final piece on the bottom. Like that. There. And then whatever's the edge, I can also, this also covers my pin, right, that I did. And then I can move this piece over here. I could get 3 curls out of one. The sides are very important, the sides, to make smooth. And then pin it. I could take these little pieces and I could separate them, or I could curl them. Now let me see if I can. I'll decide what I do. Sometimes I leave it hanging even. People like it. And then this piece. This little going out piece is not necessary, so I'm just gonna hide it. Put it in here, and hide it. See? You're like, oh my God, I got something out there. No, just hide it. Now let's see what I'm doing here. She might need something in the bottom here or here. What do you think? Can't see it. Where's this piece going, you guys? Do you want it something here?
Yes.
Yeah?
You can do 2.
I could do a couple with this. Let's see how pieces can move. They don't have to stay in one place. And sometimes if you want them circular, you can pin it and bring it back. So I'm just gonna turn it, right? And then I might turn this here. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, sticking. There's another one. Kind of draping it now. If I had flowers, I would have put flowers in it. If I want to open it, I can open it. And bend down. I can curl this later on, or leave it free, whatever, whichever. I'm going to do 4 braid for the flower crown, okay? That makes the best flower. Okay? Goes in and out, this piece. And then the first piece goes in and out. I have in depth this little braid. I have it in detail online. And I'm doing a loose one only because the flower needs a loose one. Okay?
You're doing a 4-strand braid?
4-strand braid. It's a 4-strand braid. One piece is going on the top, on the bottom, on the top. It's just going through. Okay? This makes one of the prettiest flowers. So, and then you loosen it up and you turn it around. I'm going to just pin it here so I could have it pinned. I could do a couple of flowers for you on one side. Different styles. Right? And just spray it so it's smooth and turn it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that wind.
Sounds like the ocean.
That's her flower, but I'm going to pin this before I do anything else. It's got to be pinned. We have to do this for our graduation. This is very easy, ear covered. You just smooth it and smooth. And smooth, and we go bend down. Yeah. And in the bottom it shows a couple of lines, different kinds of lines. And on this side I don't have a lot of hair, so I can just pin it here. Right? And I just can make a curl in here. How you doing? Fine? Opening up, making it big. Here into 4. And then you take the first piece, and then you run the first piece through all of the braids, weaving up and in. I will post again another link for this braid because I have all the braids. I'll post the link underneath for the braid. Okay? And it will be very detailed, close up, you'll see it and you'll know. But in general, I am taking one piece and weaving it through. And I'm always taking one piece from the same side, and I'm not making it tight. I have the tighter look. So this is my four braids. This is a flat braid. I also do a round braid. Yeah. And then you open it up like that. Okay?
Look at that.
And then you circle it around.
You're teaching as you go, you know, so it takes longer because you're showing us what you're doing step by step.
Yes, I have to secure it here on the top. See, sometimes when you put the initial kind of your circles and your pins, it's not the final result. So never concentrate on it too much. I just want to make sure this flower is tight. How are you doing? Good. Good? Yeah. And I just have to do something with this piece.
It's very pretty. That's so cute, Mrs. Valley. Yeah, no, it looks so cute. The petals are so pretty. This one looks like a rose.
Almost done. Curl this. I'm going to tuck this in. Do I need anything here? Tell me.
Yeah, you can.
And just take this in. You can always do a twisty.
That's cute.
Always safe. I can even tuck the other. How's this?
Yeah, that looks good.
That looks very
Yeah, that looks
Yeah.
good.